Good afternoon and welcome back to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We'll be coming to you live from the Singapore FinTech Festival. Joining me for this segment we have Leslie Goh. She's the Chief Technology Officer of the World Bank. Thank you so much for joining us at the FinTech Festival. And let's talk about human capital and how that's changing the nature of work today.
Great. Thank you, Jill. Really appreciate the invitation here. And this has been a wonderful experience at the FinTech Festival. So this year at the annual meeting, we launched our flagship report called the World Bank Development Report and focus on human capital. And this is about how do we investing in the people on education and healthcare to help the countries that we are serving be able to scale up in the digital economy. Because we believe that one way to systemically and sustainably address the extreme poverty and increase shared prosperity, which is the World Bank Group's mission, is to really focus on the youth and the next generation so that they have a higher opportunity to reach the potential and aspiration in the economy.
Well, it's interesting because Singapore ranks #1 within this. Now, you were a beneficiary of Singapore investments and education and healthcare. Tell us more about that.
Thank you for bringing it up. Now, I was born in Singapore, so I am very proud of what Singapore has come in the last 50-odd years. I have been a great beneficiary of this because I was born in a very humble beginning with practically nothing to go by. And education was the first opportunity for an equalizer as a way for me to step up and be able to dream for the wonderful opportunity ahead of me. And with education, especially one that's very well balanced, the focus on science, technology, engineering, mathematics, I was able to pivot from arts into science when I went to the United States. So this is a great opportunity and lever for many people, especially young girls, who may not have the opportunity to become something that they want to be. So for me, I personally benefited from a great health education that Singapore has invested in the new generation.
Well, thank you for sharing your story. You could tell, I mean, this is my first time in Singapore. It is an amazing city. You can tell just by looking around, clean, and you can see where all those advancements are certainly benefiting. But let's talk about leveraging technology. How is that being used to achieve the sustainable development goals that you had mentioned?
Right. So at World Bank Group, we're looking at technology in many different aspects, whether it's AI, artificial intelligence, blockchain, or IoT, Internet of Things, and cloud technology as well. So we look at technology as the enabler to drive further opportunity for development agenda. Like take, for example, our first bond issuance on blockchain that we announced on August 23rd, where we partner with Commonwealth Bank of Australia to raise 110,000 Australian dollars. That is a game changer, first of a kind. But we use that as a way to bring the community along and help inspire new ways of using technology for meaningful business outcome in the development agenda. The other example that we announced at United Nations General Assembly this year on September 23rd is the use of artificial intelligence for famine, to look into various data that comes from FAO and WFP, where we are looking at data for holistically and geospatial information so that we can get early trigger points of famine and bring the intervention to help people and in order to save lives and connecting that to where we can maximize finance for development. So I think technology is a game changer where we can speed up the ways where we can impact people's life and help address many areas. For example, financial inclusion. There's 1.7 billion people around the world that's underbanked and unbanked right now.
All right, and to wrap up, how would you use a corporate approach towards disruptive technology?
Well, we believe that in order to scale up and scale out, we focus on 3 B's. The first B is building the digital economy. How do we really create jobs and help the country that we're serving be able to create sustainability using the digital economy? The second thing is about building and boosting human capital, investing in the people so that they're well trained and be able to participate in the job market that's available to them in the digital economy. The third is about brokering and bring together the public-private partnership and working together with various institutions and tech companies to bring great solutions to bear. And this sort of collaboration and partnership is how we bring together the great minds around the world who can contribute to a higher purpose.
All right, thank you so much, Leslie, for all the work that the World Bank is doing.
Thank you so much.
All right, and thank you for joining me throughout the day. We're coming to you live from the Singapore FinTech Festival. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.